what led up to Jesus making this statement, this controversial statement? I want to give you just a very brief understanding of the context that we find John 14:6. You see, John chapters 13 through 17, this is Jesus' farewell address. He's speaking to his closest followers on the night that he was betrayed and arrested. In fact, really this is his last opportunity to communicate some key things to his closest followers. And you could look at it like this. John chapters 1 through 12 are about Jesus' public ministry. And we saw several of these I am statements that took place in his public ministry. But now when we get to chapter 13, this is Jesus' private ministry. He's really focusing in on some key things, speaking to the 11 that are going to take this message of truth on into the future after Jesus returns to heaven. So let's sort of focus just for a minute, zoom in on chapter 13, the chapter before we see John 14:6. And the setting is in the upper room. In fact, some of your Bibles, it might say the upper room discourse. This all happens in the upper room. And there's some key things that are happening in chapter 13. Jesus washes the feet of his disciples. He's modeling humility and service. This is also where Jesus announces that one of them is going to betray him. Now, we know, if we've read the rest of the story, we know who that is. But this is their first sort of understanding of what somebody's going to betray. What? And then he gives the new command. What is that new command? Here it is. He says, "A new commandment I give you, that you love one another just as I have loved you. You also are to love one another. By this, all people will know that you're my disciples if you have love for one another."